At St. Francis Borgia High School, the Distinguished Knight Award is reserved for those whose lives reflect extraordinary service, quiet leadership, and a deep love for the school and its mission. This year, we are honored to recognize not just two individuals, but a couple whose shared commitment has helped shape Borgia for decades. Christine Freitag, 73, and Ken Feldmann. Chris's story with Borgia began as a student, a proud member of the class of 1973. Years later, she returned, not simply to work, but to serve. She began in the cafeteria in 1991, back in the days when everything was made from scratch and pride was evident in every detail. From there, she moved to the main office in 2006, where she became our registrar, guiding students and families through some of the most important moments of their Borgia journey.
When I started as principal at St. Francis Borgia High School, she was the first person to welcome me aboard. You know, she bleeds blue and gold. She's not going to just forget us now that she's retired, but she's still supporting our community. She's rooting on our teams. She's checking in on our teachers. She just really has a heart for Borgia. Borgia is a better place because Chris is part of our community.
Though she officially retired in 2020, Chris never truly left. She continues to serve as a substitute teacher, still answering the call whenever Borgia needs her. Ken's service has been just as steadfast and just as selfless. For more than 30 years, Ken has been a cornerstone of the Athletic Association, serving as president, grounds chairman, and a board member for most of its history, including today. In fact, he has been involved in every single project of the Athletic Association has ever undertaken. His dedication earned him one of the organization's highest honors, becoming only the fourth person in its 60-year history to be inducted into the Athletic Association Hall of Fame. Ken's legacy now lives on through the Ken Feldmann Dedicated to Service Award, presented annually to a senior who best exemplifies the character, humility, and commitment that define him. For more than 10 years, Ken was the one behind the wheel, driving the bus that carried our student athletes to countless games and opportunities, serving without fanfare until just last year.
So one funny example of just how much Ken and Chris mean to St. Francis Borgia High School. Ken was a bus driver for a lot of our sports teams for a long time. And at one point he was driving for the boys soccer team and they were on a pretty good run and he was becoming a bit of a good luck charm for them. So he couldn't drive the bus one time. So Flat Ken was created and was taken on the bus, and ever since then, Flat Ken has been hanging out in the office, sometimes used in pranks and jump scares for people. But so Ken and Flat Ken mean a whole lot to St. Francis Borgia High School.
Ken has been involved in all the construction projects on our school grounds, all the metal buildings and such, including the press box at the football soccer field. He was there when all the fields were built. He helped install all the irrigation systems. He's been called upon at night, during the day, comes freely, and makes sure the fields are in great shape.
Together, Christine and Ken represent the very best of Borgia. They have given countless hours, endless energy, and unwavering support, often behind the scenes, never seeking recognition and always putting students first. Their service is not about one role or one moment. It is about showing up day after day, year after year, because they believe deeply in the school and the students it helps form and inspire.
So when you think of Ken and Chris, what words describe who they are at their core?
Faith-filled, a real true community servant.
Are genuinely good people.
Inspire others.
How do you see Ken and Chris live out their faith through service?
I'll leave it to somebody else to list all of the accomplishments and all the work that they've done over the years for Borgia. It's going to be a really long list.
They are completely devoted to their family, and yet they both lead a life of faith and service. They have both been involved in many ministries and activities at our parish, St. Gertrude, through all the years we've known them.
It's just very heartfelt. They don't just practice their faith on Sundays. They practice it throughout the week. That's who they are.
I believe that Ken and Chris are very true to their faith. I think that that belief in their faith deep down is a good reason why they do a lot of their volunteering.
Chris and Ken, it's my pleasure to speak on behalf of your volunteerism. It's kind of weird that I'm sitting next to you and listening to this right now. Congratulations on the Distinguished Night Award.
They're just two of my favorite people, and they definitely deserve this award. And I couldn't think of two people more deserving. Love you guys.
I just want to say that you couldn't find a more deserving couple than Ken and Chris to receive this honor tonight. Congratulations, Ken and Chris. We love you.
Their service is always positive and genuine, saved up with a little sense of humor. Congratulations, Chris and Ken.
And I would like to congratulate Ken and Chris. It's a great honor. I couldn't think of anyone more deserving of it.
Again, Ken and Chris, it's an honor, well deserved. Couldn't be more proud of you guys.
Hi guys, we could not think of anyone more deserving of this award. You literally exude what family means and what it means to be a knight, and we just love you very much. Congratulations.
Super proud of you, Mom and Dad.
Congratulations, Grandma and Grandpa. We love you.
Hey everyone, Rob here. I wanted to just take a second to share my congratulations to Ken and Chris Feldmann on their distinguished award tonight. I just can't imagine something else that I could add, in kind words about them. Everybody knows how special they are in the community. I wanted them to know, and I want you all to know that I love you both. And I'm so happy to have you in my life. And congratulations one more time.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad, on earning the Distinguished Night Award. We couldn't be more proud of you both. You have always been great role models for us and your grandchildren. Your values of faith, family, and volunteerism have always been very inspirational. Congratulations. We love you.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Congratulations on receiving the Distinguished Night Award. It's definitely well-deserved.
Hi.
You guys have always been so involved in the Borgia community, giving of your time and talents.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Katie left behind such a great legacy because of what you instilled in her and all of us, the importance of helping your community any way that you can. We love you, and congratulations.
Chris and Ken, congratulations. You are the best of St. Francis Borgia High School. Thank you for making us better. Thank you for praying for us. Thank you for all that you do without expecting a thank you. Congratulations on being our distinguished knights.
Chris and Ken Feldmann truly bleed blue and gold and remind us that the heart of Borgia is built by those who love it enough to serve it for a lifetime. It is with profound gratitude and pride that we announce our 2026 Distinguished Knights, Christine Freitag, 73, and Ken Feldmann.